Cotton.
I'd really like it to 100%. I bet
Sure. Yeah.
I bet the one thing you'd love to strike is congressional engagement.
No, it's an
Thank
important
you, Senator Cotton. Senator Hirono, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Austin, I want to commend you for reaching the decision that you did to defuel and permanently close the Red Hill storage facility on Oahu. Ensuring the health and safety of our citizens has been my #1 priority, and this decision not only protects the island's drinking water, but will ultimately benefit operations in Indo-PACOM as we look to expand our ability to operate in a distributed manner across the AOR. I also would like to particularly thank Deputy Secretary of Defense Catherine Hicks for her diligent work on this issue and her communicating with me personally. And the closure of Red Hill is going to be a multi-year, multi-phase endeavor. There is the defueling process itself, the closure of the facility, the cleanup of the site. The entire effort will require significant planning and resources for years to come. I ask you to work closely with the Hawaii Department of Health and the EPA as we go forward. And the funding in the President's budget shows DOD's commitment to the long-term closure and cleanup of Red Hill, and demonstrates, very importantly, to the people of Hawaii that the environmental remediation will not fall to the wayside. Secretary Austin, would you like to add any comment to this?
Just a couple, Senator. First of all, I want to thank you personally for your leadership and that of your colleagues in doing the work that you did to help us work our way through this. We remain grateful for that. I would also highlight that the safety and security and the health of our troops, our families, the people in the community is absolutely important to the Department of Defense. And you are correct. We have allocated funds that will help us begin to address the critical components here going forward. The defueling process, remediation will be no doubt carry a significant expense, and I certainly hope that Congress will continue to support us as you have done to this point. So thank you.
Thank you for your continuing leadership. Secretary, it is my understanding that this year the National Defense Strategy and the Missile Defense Review were developed simultaneously for the first time to ensure alignment of decision-making across these documents. In the NDS, one of your 4 stated priorities is defending the homeland, which will make sense to ensure missile defense is in line with that priority. And though the budget justification books are not out yet, one concern I have is for the defense of Hawaii from missile threats. And to date, the department has spent significant resources on HDR Hawaii, which I have supported because we were told many times that this was required by the operational commanders. And while we wait for greater detail on the department's decision relating to the future of HDRH Hawaii, I'd like to understand the department's position on defense of Hawaii and how, if HDR Hawaii is not funded, how the department plans to upgrade radar discrimination capability for the defense of Hawaii. And the question is, Secretary Austin, what is your plan for the future defense of Hawaii from missile threats?
In terms of the defense of Hawaii right now, we are absolutely committed to defending this country. Hawaii is a key part of that defense and certainly is defended as we speak. Going forward, Senator, you'll note that we're investing $24.7 billion in missile defense and defeat. And so, we're developing the next generation interceptor, and our goal is to stay 2 steps ahead of our adversaries' emerging technologies, and Hawaii will absolutely be a key part of that.
So just to be clear then, if we are not going to be continuing to fund HDRH Hawaii, that you are developing, as you mentioned, the next-gen interceptors to make sure that Hawaii is defended against missile threats.
Absolutely,
That's
Senator.
Correct? Thank you. I just want to add my voice of concern regarding Senator Wicker's line of questioning relating to amphibious ships and the fact that there will be only 3 of the 13 planned purchases of the San Antonio-class ships. So I just want to add my concern that General Berger had asked for 31 ships, and we are falling short of that. So I hope that you have said that you are continuing to work with General Berger, so I hope that